says CBN governors unorthodox policies best for the economy, and they are right as they have insist subsidy removal good on paper but has huge human consequences. Reveals 152 billion naira, 386 million dollar, 1.1 million pounds sterling, and 157,000 euro orders recovered in 2021. See for yourself what the president is talking about. Alleges IPOB lobbying US Congress with millions of dollars must be declared terrorists. Declares EU's trade policies rigged against Nigeria, other African countries. On blasphemy, president insists no one has right to break the law. These reports you'll find on the front page and other pages of this day. There's a photo news about the unveiling of Lagos Polo House, but that's how much we'll take on newspaper review this morning. Stay tuned as we return after this break for People's Parliament. Yes, you're still tuned to One TV Port Harcourt. My name is Didi West, and we move over to People's Parliament this morning, and going from what we've been in the news and all the events happening in the political parties, it is time for us to begin to consider and look at what Nigerians are expecting when the 2023 elections hold. Don't forget, only on Saturday, Ekiti conducted its gubernatorial elections, and the APC won that election, and then Okorie all in 2022. Yes, those elections are important, and it gives INEC the opportunity to try out beavers and so on and so forth. But we are looking at 2023 elections, particularly the presidential election, and of of course, the National Assembly and other elections, and we are asking, what are Nigerians expecting? What are Nigerians hoping for? Are Nigerians expecting that things should be different? And we have in the studio a man that qualifies to be described as an average Nigerian. He's not holding any elective position either in a union or in anywhere, and he's following the trend of events in politics, economy, and all that. He knows, as it is, where the shoe is hurting. And his name is Progress Okorie. You're welcome to the program again. And share people's different things that gives some information on your approach, your view. And what is all we become is what is thinking about our party, PDP, Labour Party, but my own idea. But is up. I will have to come and pilot our affair as a president. You ask as a you the road, I will put right, which no nation on earth is campaigning for road and lights and good hospital and all that again. People are going to ideology of how to put infrastructure, sciences, starting to building human beings. Going for human capital development, Nigeria don't have such a vision. But I believe that this 2023, based on the mess that we are passed through now, people are expecting a man that have integrity, equity, and capability of taking us where we want to be, so that this suffering will have an end. Yes. You did indicate that you grew up in the north, and then now you are in the southern part of the country, and you said something that caught my and that you said that the people can you get to us. Obviously, is as I don't know. We also pass our brother think that politics is about fighting. No. Not where I grew up. I stay in Abuja, Kano, and how to bring the because the secret everything about me and who may be. Everybody to the group and prove that your franchise to showcase that this is what we want. But for here, we will say, hey, the person won already. Even if you did not go there, who told you? If election did not count, why did they blame you in election day? Why did they buy you vote? Election counts, but we don't know how to go into the politics. And I thank God for the first time our people are waking up. That's why I can hear the shutdown in Lagos, shutdown in PVC unit in Abuja, in Kano, in Enugu, as they don't read in newspaper. How can you bring in a PVC stand one place as we are now in Port Harcourt? You kept one in Rumosi here, and that is the end, one in GRA. No, like for Kebbi State when I grew up, there they go house to house. You will see from Rumosi to NTA, you will have more than 10 polling units where you will register your vote. Majority of them don't know how to read their name properly. They will now come, they will have ones that will go to house to register you and brought your voters card there. But what those things is not happening here.
I don't know why our own one Nigeria have this. When it comes to politics, our own here will be different.
This is when you first indicated, okay, you didn't even speak this much, but that point you made that the people in the north are more politically aware caught my attention. And looking at 2023 election, and you said, thank God people are waking up to the realization. And the message goes through, it's passed, everybody gets.
Nobody would towards the altar that the Sarikin or the Emir have given to.
So in this part of the country, are there people that can have that kind of, are there people that can hold the same kind of influence in the south? Are there people that can do the same thing?
We have it, all we need is to educate them.
Okay.
Because majority of them, like Amajeris, they don't go to school, they don't get information. That's why there are some people that will go in their mother's tongue to pass the information that if you need this power to remain with you, this is what you did. This is the sacrifice that you need to accept for this power to remain in you. And they will hold on it. But if you come to our side here, when you tell them, let's go and correct PVC, like I was telling one guy yesterday, have you gotten your PVC? He said, no, Atiku have won already. I said, how do you come in conclusion that Atiku have won? He said that Northerners is more majority. I said, no. Nobody is not important. All of us, we are majority. And Atiku is not coming to rule the Northerners, he's coming to rule in Nigeria. Like as you read, if I can revise you back, when they said that NYC said that Okorie, to bring him as a vice president is the person that happened to Niger Delta. Okorie is not coming from Niger Delta, deputy or vice president of Niger Delta. He's coming from the vice president of Nigeria. What I would think about my own self, if you ask me, let's go to the drawing board. Okorie, is it the right choice that will move Nigeria forward? Irrespective of where he's come from, the party he is. I don't pray party, I pray person, individual. The people that are canvassing for the 2023 president, I don't care to know your party nor the tribe you came from. What I'm looking at, the person that have all it takes to move this Nigeria forward and to take us to where we are going. Because I know that we are heading somewhere. Other African countries are leaving us behind. And we are still converting to old politics. This is a time that this old politics should be moved inside our mindset so that we will have a space in our brain to think of way forward so that we can compete to the country like China. Look at Morocco. I've been to Morocco, I've been to Ghana, I've been to Benin Republic. You cannot compare this African country to Nigeria. And we have more resources than them. And our people will go there and return back blindness without seeing anything. The only thing that they see there is hospital and hotel. Where they will go to where they are healed. Yes, now, it's not a laughing stock. When they heard that Buhari is going to check up, I said, no, bring him to UPTH. It's a federal government hospital. If you bring him there, you know there is no shrink there to use to take care of him. He will equip the UPTH here because it's a federal government project. He will equip it. But when you allow him go to India, Asia, and return back to America, he will continue going there. And you will see there doing all sorts of kind. And we, that, how can a common man like a taxi driver like me travel to Germany to take care of myself? Do I have money to go to Germany? But I'm voting, I'm paying tax, I'm a citizen of Nigeria. What makes me proud as a citizen of Nigeria? Those things is my benefits. And that's why we must fight. Every hand must be on deck to go a president candidate that will have the masses in mind, not himself, because he's not coming to rule himself. People problem supposed to be his problem. There is a slogan in our meeting, injury for one, injury for another. Let's have a kind of candidate that have injury for one, injury for everybody.
Wow. Yes, you would agree with me that the discourse or discussions for 2023 election does not lie with the elites anymore. Okay, let me put it differently. Maybe it may be with the elites, but it's no longer with the elites and elites alone. People who may not be considered elites but could be elites in other definitions are saying no to the old system. Here we have Mr. Progress Okorie, who is a family man, is into business, is into primarily he is a taxi operator, And he's telling us that in 2023, the expectation should be for Nigerians to look at the character, the person, the people involved in the election, not for party or tribe. And that is a message some of us share. But we want to ask one more question. I go back to that description. Once a decision is made, the Sarikin, that's a traditional ruler, I guess?
That is a king.
Yeah, so the traditional rulers here, what can they do? Can they do something similar here in the south?
There are possibility of doing it, but we have a challenge. During the British colonization, they have already told us that Igbo don't have king, and we did not obey our elders because one, our elders did not respect themselves. But if you come to like North, when a Sariki is talking, be you who, if you like have 100 billion in your account, you will not utter a word until he passes his message. But for here, we here, he's not my king, he's not my tribe. I'm a Karabari man, he's an Echie man. That's none of my business. But for North, we don't have such. If like let the Sariki come from Sokoto, okay, ever a because
it must evolve new ways of ensuring people about to go. And this time, this is something completely happen. But to me, this time she has to campaign for people to go and vote because change must. And you are saying now that we have this issue of not being able to do it. So I'm moving to another batch of people, and that's the religious leaders. Are religious leaders in a position to, if not anything, tell people go and vote, even if they don't say vote for so and so? Can they say go and vote? Make sure you go out there and vote massively. Can religious leaders do that?
They have the power to do it, but in Christian we have a problem. All the Christians don't have a challenge. When a pastor of a particular denomination makes such a pronunciation, other Christians will say it's not our church, it's not our pastor, it's not our pastor. I this time 2023. Let's forget about this churchianity with that Christianity and look inward. We the pastors, we have a role to play. Because if you can tell people to come and sow seed, they will come and sow. Is it too late that to go and vote, you will not tell them? I saw something yesterday that a particular bishop, there are about 5 of them, they went to collect their PVC yesterday. I was watching it online. I said, yes, this is good news, because a leader must lead by example. You want people, even they can go, I watch just a clip. If operation come to church with your PVC, if you can do it, because indirectly other religions that we are contesting for, they are doing it unknown to us. But because I'm part of them, and sometimes I go to them and worship, I got my information and I left. If you can do it, operation come to church with your PVC will be an offering. It will be a kind of sacrifice that will make that will not even lose anything. Because nothing will you do in life that is gainful that will not be sacrificed back in the club. Let's not look their offering, the time they will pay. Look for the PVC that will make the children, the nation, to be great tomorrow. Money will come.
Right. We are still discussing the issue of 2023 elections. What are Nigerians expecting? And we have Press Okorie who expressed so much of what needs to be done, and I want to take it a little further as we discuss coming from the north. What are youths greater school and what working on involved in this in interest?
Major ones are the election in the north, because those ones that graduated, they are the ones to stand to preach Quran to others, because they will use through Quran to preach to you that this candidate is what we need, and they will reference you to the Quran that this is the reason why you need to vote this person. To our religion to be more stronger, one, to the power to remain in us. There they are made people, but here, if you ask somebody, you say that he's going to his work, he's going to his business, that he don't have time for business, whether that day he votes his vote, the person that will win will win. I want us to do away with that idea. Nobody will win without your vote. Nobody. I can stand anywhere to say it. In this my taxi business, I've carried INEC people. Not one, not twice during the election. Your vote is counting. This is the number one job we need to put into people's mind. Because that is the vote is not counted. That is our major problem. And second one, that North is too population than us. No. Be in North. Their population, our population is the same. Forget about the ghost counting that Nigeria is counting during the census. I don't believe in ghost counting. If you doubt it, take me to the Kano. I will separate the people that are from the east that in the Kano. Then count the remaining Kano people. I will tell you, you will not get up to what amount you will be expecting. You will be disappointed with your numbers.
Well, these are your personal opinion. You have I don't have the experience you had growing up there, but we want to return the discussion to 2023 elections, and now we talk about, I think, our discussion, vote buying. Vote buying. What kind of damage has vote buying done in our politics?
Vote buying have done a lot of harm in our government, in our election system than the good. Because some people will go to the polling unit to vote I, Mr. Progress Okorie, that I'm the real candidate that they have in mind. Because I don't have the money to spend like others. They will turn and vote to DD West that have the money to spend. Like the recent primary election, if you watch it very well, you will see when they pronounce a particular candidate that is the winner of DC. Even the DJ guy that came to play, them that's managing their sound, say, stand up, no sleep, collect your money. That collecting money, that money you want to collect, how many months will you use it, you and your family? Because that is the major challenge we are having. Collect your money. Collect your money from where? You can collect your money and still have integrity. Sorry that I want to refer you to religion. Somebody in the Bible called Peter, a man called Peter, he defeated the spirit of money. Then someone want to buy his anointing. He said, no, you cannot buy my anointing. May your God perish with you. Can you say that your money 2023 perish with you, that I will not collect, that I have a conscience, that I have somebody that I will vote for? Then whosoever that offer you 100 million, I will not tell you not to collect. If you give to me 100 million, I will collect. But I have my vote in my mind. Let us collect the money because the money belongs to me. I will collect the money. When I collect the money because it's my right, then my vote, I will use it to show you that this is the person that is my candidate. That I know that will take Nigeria forward. I have a vision. I don't vote a blind person because you will not lead me nowhere. Because of your money, if you give me $10 billion, I will correct it. But my vote, you will not purchase my vote. Because I have a candidate in my mind.
So how do we ensure that more people think the way you've just described? People come with money, they'll come with rights, they'll come with all manner of things. How do we convince people that what you have just described is the best way to go so we can get the right person in 2023?
I want information. If you are born, you will have the right part to play. But if you are deformed, you will be a victim. What we need to do as a people, even me have started doing this. I have over 900 people online. I have on my I 2,000 youths online with my data. What we do is to inform people to let them change their mind. Leave this old politics, leave these old men. The youth are their leaders of tomorrow. The youth is their own son. They are still waiting for their son to become the youth, the leaders of tomorrow. You, are you not the leaders of tomorrow? Are you not a youth? make a choice that will bring you tomorrow to the system, so that that oil in you will erupt in Nigerians. Not that when they told you that this is my party, this is my people, leave your people, inform people, send the message all over the globe, both people in diaspora. Tell them that Nigeria have overgrown vote buying. That your vote, your PVC is your candidate and your power is your brother. I told my friend that this is my friend. I showed him my PVC card. That this is my friend, this is my brother, and this is my power. That I'm preparing my gun, my AK-47 for 2023. And I must use it to shoot whosoever I want to use to shoot. He asked me, where is the AK-47? I said, this is my PVC. Let's evangelize everywhere. God said, let's carry this evangelism to the utmost part of the earth. Announce it to the whole Nigeria that all we need 2023 is your PVC. And as you are carrying your PVC, have somebody in mind that this is someone that will solve your problem. A problem share is a problem solved. We have a problem. We have ruled by people that don't have a vision. I asked my brother, he's my local government chairman, what is your dream in 2023 that you are conversing for? He said he want to do a road. I said there is road already. He said he want to put light. I said I have light in my house now. You know, I've already do it. You cannot, government cannot do it. What is your vision 2023? He will not give me any good answer. I told him you are afraid because I will not vote. He's a brother of mine. I told you you are afraid. My PVC is against you. Be prepared.
All right. One more issue I want to raise with you before we close for the day. Just about 2021, yes, we had NSAS, and I don't know that you were
yes, of course.
You experienced NSAS or you heard about it. Are there lessons we learned from we can learn or take from NSAS for this time? Because NSAS was mostly about youth. Is there anything that NSAS you can deduct from NSAS for 2023 election?
For me, NSAS is the foundation for the major reason that I said campaigning for 2020, because they messed the youth up in that NSAS. If every youth in Nigeria is angry the way I'm angry, and 2023 something. Because the same people that come for 2023, the same people that ordered the soldiers in Lekki Gates to kill the youth, until today they are still under investigation, because Nigeria's investigation is like just you fetch water, you throw inside hole, you don't know where it is landed. By the end of the day, they will smoke it under the carpet. Because of that answer, that's what it's like. You just go into my paragraph now. You will see by the reason of answer that the youth, I have two topics, answers and ASU, because that is the two problems we are having. The answers, they kill the youth. Now you are still killing the youth by leaving them to be at home now for 4 months and your own children is schooling abroad, and you are here telling me to come and vote for you in 2023. Is a taboo to me to do it. God will not forgive me if I vote for that candidate that ordered the killing of the Nigerian youth in Lekki, and after then you came to me to say I should cast my vote on you. Shame on you.
Yes, you're still tuned to One TV Port Harcourt, and the program is People's Parliament. Today we are looking at 2023 elections. What are Nigerians expecting? If we understand the expectation of Nigerians, then it is possible for us to set the agenda for the people that will stand for the elections. And then we may also begin to look at the manifestos of the various political parties, and perhaps also look at their antecedents before now, so that we can make judicious choices about who will represent us at the various levels of voter experience. We're talking about the state houses of assembly, we talk about state governors, we talk about the National Assembly, and of course we talk about the presidency. The judiciary is not involved in election. So if we do understand, especially for voters, I've always said on this program that between 1999 and 2019, we experienced continuous reduction in voter turnout. And we are saying that the percentage of voter turnout determines what politicians can play with. For instance, if you have 30% voter turnout, it means that some people can play around with 70%, the rest 70%, and falsify figures and all that. So if more people come out, so what we are saying is we need to do everything necessary to make more people come out for 2023. And we have been discussing with Progress Okorie, a taxi operator, and I want to ask you, before we close, what's your last word? Voters?
The first question of the voters is that there should, before you cast your vote, say to country should start from the ambiguity. That president for the country or for the act and cast vote for him. When you go to your polling unit, beg you in the name of God, don't sell your vote to anybody that you will cry tomorrow. Don't sell your vote. Have integrity. Any hungry that have hope will not kill you. If you can overcome this 8 years experience, you will still overcome other years. Vote for the right candidates of your choice. That person that the spirit of your God, whatever you believe on, told you that is the person that will drive this country forward. Cast your vote to him without watching any mortal man. If it is your mother is there that you know he will not make it, you know her very well, leave your mother. When you come back, you apologize to your mother. Cast your vote to the right candidate that will carry this country forward. And I pray that we have a better Nigeria after now. Then the second one for the INEC. I know that INEC, majority they use the youth, the coppers, to do their work. INEC, I beg you, for the first time, as our father Mahmoud Yakubu had promised us, that the first time that the vote will count, and I have prayed for him, whatsoever that will make his mind this vote not to count true, and the way he projected, that God remove it and let him, Mahmoud, will beg you, the youth are begging you, remove your hand and allow our vote to count the way you promised. The coppers that will work that day, don't sell your right for the muzzle of me. Don't allow anybody to use you. Do your work adequately and the harvest will be great for you. If you harvest today and you do not have anything to eat tomorrow, you are not a good farmer. But if you harvest tomorrow and have other ones to take care of or to replant again, that means you are a good farmer. When you are working, all our youth coppers, the youth that will work that day, don't go and shoot gun for anybody to win the ballot ball to him. Let the first one go and shoot for him while you are in your polling unit casting your vote. INEC will beg you, the youth, the Nigerian youths are begging you, let our vote be counted and let the right candidate that win be pronounced the winning. Declare the right person winning. And God will bless you as you do it in Jesus' name.
Amen. Yes, that's the much we're going to take on the program on People's Parliament this morning. You would agree with me that it's been quite an interesting discussion here. We have some good news and in future more disabilities. I think there's been a clamor for that for the last 8 or so years that people living with disabilities have not been permitted to participate as polling officers, and we hope that their inclusion will also add to ensuring free and election. It's a good decision by INEC, and we congratulate them. We also congratulate those that will be the LWDs that will be working in that capacity. That's how much we're going to take on People's Parliament this day, the 22nd day of June 2022. I've been speaking with Progress Okorie, a taxi operator who you would agree is quite politically aware, and we are hoping that what he has expressed here will reverberate in some quarters. My name is Didi West, and we'll be back with People's newspaper review and People's Parliament hopefully tomorrow. Stay tuned, and remember what we always say: stay safe. And we're going to add one more thing: let your PVCs count 2023. Bye.
Done so much for me, I cannot tell it all.